Alexandria is vital in the sense that it has this great library that we all have heard of. And the Great Library has a museum adjacent to it. So the library is the shrine of books, if you like. The museum is the shrine of muses. That's where research takes place and inventions happen. And these inventions that happen in ancient Alexandria are not just out of the blue. They are very much linked to what is needed in the city and in Egypt and in the Hellenistic world at that time. And so if wine is popular at that time, many of the inventions are linked to wine as well. The first is a kind of state-endorsed side. So the Ptolemies loved to put festivals on. And as part of those festivals, they would distribute wine to make people happy. And so, for example, you have these floats that are invented for these festivals, mechanical floats, well ahead of their time. And some of those, for example, were gigantic wine presses that spread wine into the crowds. One depicted Arsinoe as the goddess Aphrodite, and with music, it activated the outflow of wine. So those are on one side. The other side are sort of more everyday objects, and Heron of Alexandria in particular is the one who's credited with many of these innovations. So his pneumatics has, I've counted 16 wine-related inventions in there. I might have missed some, but he does, for example, create the first vending machine. So you insert a coin and it dispenses a measured amount of liquid. So that would have been used for holy water, perhaps, and maybe for wine. He used a valve to create a self-filling wine bowl that never ceases to have wine in it. He also has something he called a vessel from which wine or water may be made to flow separately or mixed. And that's an interesting one where he basically uses different spouts and partitions so that you can pick whether you're pouring wine or pouring water. And actually, for a long period, the strength of wine depended on how much water you mixed into it. So there's a practical purpose to that as well. But, you know, as I like to say, Alexandria is the place where water was literally turned into wine, thanks to this invention.